If you're anything like me, you're sick and tired of being a hot mess. And what I mean by a hot mess is a hot, sweaty mess. Because us dudes tend to sweat even if we're not really doing anything. So in order to help both of us out, I'm gonna give you 3 tips to stop excessive sweating. Starting up with the first one, which should be the most obvious one, but you've gotta clean yourself, AKA take a shower or bath or whatever you're into. Because our bodies and our skin, our hair, everything produces oil, which can then produce an odor. And this is where the hot mess starts to develop. Because you know, if you haven't taken a shower for even just a day or two, you might do the classic, oh. So you have to clean yourself. And if you're looking for something to help clean yourself even more, check out the Pete and Pedro Body Bar. This exfoliating and hydrating bar soap is absolutely incredible at getting yourself clean. Not only does it smell absolutely amazing, but it also has ingredients like shea butter and oat bran that help moisturize your skin while you're using it. It also gently exfoliates, so it gets a lot of those dead skin cells off and leaves your body feeling fresh and clean as can be. So check it out if you want the ultimate deep clean. Now, moving on to number 2, we have the sweaty pits. Most people are aware that armpits are usually the #1 spot for funk that you smell, especially if you've been sweating for a little while. And that makes sense because it's kind of dark, kind of deep down there. But a tip here is to actually shave your armpits. So believe it or not, when you have a lot of hair, especially in your armpit area, all that hair is going to do is produce oil and hold on to moisture and produce a bad funk in there. So when you shave your armpits, you actually remove that hair and take away a lot of the ability for moisture to be kept in the armpit. And pro tip on this one, use a lady's razor, thank me later. But after you've shaved the hair off and everything, you're all clean and fresh, next you're gonna wanna rock a deodorant. Now, because you've shaved the hair and everything's clean, you shouldn't have to use any sort of harmful chemicals like aluminum or anything like that to clog the pores, because you've taken away most of its ability to hold moisture and produce oil in the hair. So all you need is a great deodorant that's going to absorb moisture and smell fresh all day long. And for that, you've got to check out the Fresh Deodorant. This aluminum-free deodorant smells absolutely amazing and will help absorb some of that moisture that might be left over and keep you smelling amazing all day long. On to number 3, which is groin and feet. Now this is an odd one to pair together, but stay with me. Starting with your groin, best thing to do there, similar to the armpits, is to manscape everything. Now, I'm not saying you have to go full Brazilian, but the less hair, the better when it comes to producing oils on it and holding moisture and really making that funk. So do a little trimming, do a little manscaping down there, keep everything nice and tidy, and then apply a powder. Now this is the Body and Ball Powder by Pete and Pedro. It's a talc-free blend and it offers all-day protection. This all-in-one powder is going to absorb moisture, eliminate odor, reduce chafing, and soothe your skin for the entire day. So sprinkle some of this on, get it in the cracks and crevices, and go on with your day smelling fresh. Now the powder is also going to be applied to your feet because no one likes sweaty feet. And unless you're rolling around like a hobbit and you've got some very hairy feet, you shouldn't have to do too much in that department. But the best thing that you can do is apply some powder, especially to the bottoms, and it's just going to help absorb all of that sweat and also reduce chafing, which is gonna help prevent blisters or anything like that. So if you remember anything from this 3rd tip, remember that the powder is best for the balls and feet. So that's it. Hopefully these tips help you avoid being a hot mess and help you cure some of that excessive sweating so that you can stay fresh and be your best all day long.